Many accomplished women excel in their careers, breaking glass ceilings and shattering expectations in industries that were once closed to them. Their days are filled with important decisions, high-stakes negotiations, and the satisfaction of seeing their hard work pay off. Yet, despite all this success, many find romantic fulfillment elusive, as if there's a missing piece in an otherwise complete puzzle. They can lead teams, solve complex problems, and thrive in high-pressure environments, demonstrating resilience, creativity, and unwavering focus. But when it comes to love, it can feel like an unsolvable puzzle, with no clear strategy or roadmap to follow. The very skills that drive professional success, logic, control, and strategic thinking, are often the ones that fall short in the unpredictable, emotionally charged world of romance. In relationships, there are no quarterly reports or performance reviews to guide the way. Instead, vulnerability, openness, and emotional risk-taking become essential. This isn't a personal failing, but a reflection of a world that often rewards intellect and achievement over emotional connection and self-discovery. At work, these women feel confident, powerful, and in control. Their sense of purpose is clear, and their value is recognized. But in love, they may feel isolated, uncertain, or even invisible, unsure how to bridge the gap between their professional and personal selves. The journey to fulfilling relationships isn't about dumbing down or abandoning ambition, but about developing new skills, emotional awareness, intuition, and the courage to be vulnerable. Recognizing this paradox is the first step toward meaningful change, and it opens the door to a new kind of growth. By embracing a more balanced approach, one that honors both intellect and emotion, these women can unlock the deep, authentic connection they truly desire, both in and out of the boardroom. Our brains operate with two distinct modes. On one side, we have the logical left brain, which is often associated with structure, order, and rational thinking. This hemisphere is like the brain's internal organizer, helping us make sense of facts, follow step-by-step processes, and approach challenges with a clear, methodical mindset. On the other side, the intuitive right brain comes alive, bringing with it a world of creativity, imagination, and emotional depth. It's the part of us that senses the mood in a room, feels inspired by art or music, and connects deeply with others on an emotional level. The left brain excels at analysis, planning, and problem-solving, skills that are highly valued in professional life. It's what helps us set goals, organize our schedules, and make logical decisions, especially in high-pressure situations. The right brain, however, is the seat of emotional intelligence, creativity, and empathy. It allows us to read between the lines, sense unspoken feelings, and respond with compassion and warmth. Romantic connection thrives on right brain qualities, presence, intuition, and emotional attunement. These are the moments when we truly listen, feel, and connect with our partners beyond words. Many smart women, especially those who are successful in their careers, often default to left-brain strategies in love, treating relationships like projects to manage or problems to solve. They may approach dating with checklists, timelines, and expectations, hoping to optimize every step. This can lead to missed emotional cues and a lack of genuine intimacy. When we focus too much on logic, we risk overlooking the subtle signals that build trust and closeness. Logic is important, but deep connection requires integrating both sides of the brain. It's about blending reason with feeling and allowing both to guide us in love. When women learn to balance intellect with emotional presence, relationships become richer and more fulfilling. They experience more joy, understanding, and a sense of true partnership. The key isn't abandoning logic, but allowing space for feeling and vulnerability. It's about trusting your intuition as much as your intellect, and letting both have a voice in your relationships. This integration is essential for true romantic connection. When both sides of the brain work together, love becomes not just a decision, but a deeply felt experience that brings lasting happiness. Picture a woman on what could be a wonderful date. She's dressed up, the atmosphere is perfect, and her date seems genuinely interested. But instead of relaxing and letting herself enjoy the moment, her mind is racing. She's replaying every word, analyzing his gestures, and wondering if she's saying the right things. Rather than being present, She's caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, unable to simply experience the connection unfolding in front of her. In her mind, she's mentally checking off boxes: his job, his manners, his sense of humor. She's evaluating his background, scrutinizing every detail, and even after the date, she replays the conversations, searching for hidden meanings or red flags. This constant analysis becomes exhausting, turning what should be a joyful experience into a stressful mental exercise. This habit of overthinking, what psychologists call analysis paralysis, creates a barrier between her and her true feelings. She becomes so focused on interpreting every detail that she loses touch with the simple joy of being with someone new. The world around her fades, and she's left feeling disconnected, not just from her date, but from herself. The real question she needs to ask isn't, does he fit my criteria? Or is he perfect on paper? But rather, how do I actually feel when I'm with him? It's about tuning into her emotions, not just her thoughts, and noticing whether she feels safe, happy, and at ease. In relationships, this pattern can continue. She might try to win arguments with logic, or treat intimacy as another item on her to-do list. Instead of fostering closeness, these habits can create emotional distance, making her partner feel more like a project than a person. Her partner may sense that he's being evaluated, not truly seen or accepted for who he is. This can lead to feelings of insecurity and a lack of genuine connection, as if he's always under a microscope. But love doesn't thrive in a climate of constant judgment or mental calculation. It flourishes in presence, in laughter, in shared moments where both people feel free to be themselves. Breaking free from this cycle means learning to shift from thinking to feeling. It's about letting go of the need to control every outcome, and instead, trusting the wisdom of the heart. When she allows herself to be present, she opens the door to real connection. Only then can true intimacy and authentic connection grow, creating a relationship that feels alive, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Over-reliance on analysis often leads to painful relationship patterns. Many smart women are drawn to emotionally unavailable partners, puzzles to solve, challenges to conquer. When a genuinely available partner appears, vulnerability feels unfamiliar and even threatening. This can lead to self-sabotage or a sense of disconnection, even in perfect-on-paper relationships. Relationships may become efficient but emotionally flat, lacking true intimacy. These patterns aren't destiny, they're signals for growth. Breaking the cycle means turning inward, examining why emotional distance feels safer than connection. Healing requires embracing vulnerability and learning to receive love, not just earn it. This shift opens the door to deeper, more satisfying relationships. It's a myth that men are intimidated by smart, successful women. At least the right men aren't. Confident, emotionally mature men value intelligence and ambition. What turns them away isn't intellect, but emotional guardedness or constant evaluation. True attraction is built on warmth, openness, and vulnerability. The goal isn't to hide your brilliance, but to let your heart be seen alongside your mind. When intellect and emotional availability combine, you become magnetic to the right partner. Focus on showing your whole self, and you'll attract someone who values all of you. Childhood shapes our approach to love, especially in families that valued achievement over emotion. Many high-achieving women learned early that love was earned through performance, not given unconditionally. This creates a blueprint. Love equals achievement, vulnerability equals risk. As adults, they may seek partners who make them work for affection or struggle to open up emotionally. Healing starts with understanding these patterns, not blaming the past. By recognizing how upbringing shaped their beliefs, women can separate self-worth from achievement. This awareness allows for new, healthier ways of relating. Love becomes about being, not just doing. The path to fulfilling love isn't about suppressing intellect, but integrating it with emotional and creative intelligence. Engaging in creative, body-focused activities, art, music, dance, awakens the right brain and nurtures intuition. Mindfulness and meditation help women become present, attuned to their feelings, and less reactive. These practices build a bridge between logic and emotion, enriching all relationships. As women embrace creativity and vulnerability, they notice deeper connections and greater self-trust. Balance is the goal, intellect and heart working together. This integration unlocks the authentic, soulful connection they seek. The journey is about becoming more fully themselves, brilliant, emotional, and whole. Sometimes, deep-rooted patterns need more than self-help. They require professional support. Therapists and relationship coaches can help uncover and heal the beliefs that sabotage love. Somatic therapies, which focus on the body's wisdom, are especially effective for lasting change. Seeking help isn't weakness, it's a powerful act of self-care and growth. With expert guidance, women can break old cycles and build new relational skills. This support accelerates healing and opens the door to healthy, fulfilling partnerships. Investing in yourself is the first step toward the love you deserve. Finding fulfilling love isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing all of you. Integrate your sharp mind with your intuitive heart. Let both shine. As you become more present and emotionally attuned, every area of life deepens. Friendships, creativity, self-acceptance. Your worth isn't tied to achievement, it's inherent. This self-assurance is magnetic to healthy partners. The love you seek is possible when you show up whole and authentic. Celebrate your intelligence, but also make space for your heart to lead. Be patient and compassionate with yourself on this journey. Trust in your capacity to grow and love deeply. By embracing your full self, you become ready to create and sustain the love you truly desire.